Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Many of us are going under quarantine again, more coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic lockdowns and shutdowns. Many states across America and other countries in the world are having new lockdown orders. Your prepper pantry hopefully is full of lots of good foods that you can use to incorporate into your meals to help you plan to use the things that you have, especially when we can't necessarily go to the store or the foods that we want at the store are no longer available. Taco soup with no extra added meat? Absolutely. This is a 6-can taco soup pantry recipe that you can make it from just foods on the shelf of your pantry. You start with 1 can of chili with no beans because guess what? It's loaded with meat. Then you add 1 can of corn, 1 can of rotel, 1 can of black beans, 1 can of Great Northern beans, 1 can of refried beans, and a taco seasoning mix. I'll put a link to a video I made on a very easy way to make taco seasoning from the spices that you probably already have on hand. What's one way to organize your shelf meals like this 6-can taco soup? Put your ingredients together in a Ziploc bag. Store it in your pantry. Then when you need a meal, you can go and grab a bag off of the shelf and make that meal for dinner. Here's another simple shelf meal made just from foods in your prepper pantry. A can of roast beef with gravy, a can of ranch-style beans, a can of media crema, which is table cream, and a package of egg noodles. And you have a meaty Stroganoff type meal with the extra protein of your ranch-style beans. I can put the meat, the beans, the cream, and the noodles in the bag, add the label with the ingredients, and I have another meal to set aside on my pantry shelf. So I have a shelf meal. I can grab the bag, everything is in it, and I can make a meal for my family. The nice thing about using these meals is you don't have to seal up the top of the Ziploc bag because nothing is going to get spoiled. The food is already shelf stable, already in the bag, and you don't need to write on the bag. You can write on a piece of paper, drop it in with your ingredients, and then you still have your bag. You can reuse your bag for a new kind of pantry meal or any other storage solution that you need in your kitchen. See how easy it is? It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be a very huge, large meal. You can add a can of sirloin burger with country vegetable soup, an extra can of mixed vegetable medley, and a package of instant mashed potatoes that only require water. And you have another easy meal to put in your shelf meal stockpile. See how easy it is to make up shelf meals that you have all the ingredients together, you know exactly how many meals you have, you know that you have all of the ingredients, and you can grab the bag and start making your meal. The nice thing about this is, yes, you may see you have tons of cans and know that you have some of the ingredients, but this way you know they're together and you know you didn't use up, say, the last can of chili with no beans before you got around to making your taco soup because you've reserved the cans for the recipes that you have in mind. Don't let this pandemic get you down. Remember, we've all been through hard things before, and if we remind ourselves what we've been through, sometimes it helps us understand that we really have the strength to get through whatever comes our way. We're stronger from the things that we've been through in the past, and we're only getting stronger going forward. If you liked my video, I hope you'll share it with someone you think might enjoy it. Learn more at alaskagranny.com, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.